been a long hiatus.
It has been a long hiatus. Welcome back to Mike and Gen X. We like us.
We like us. Yeah, we changed the name too.
We did change the name. We we thought it was funny.
Yeah. Well, it stemmed from me years ago randomly saying while I was drunk, I like me.
Yes, you did.
And it kind of stuck. So we like us. I mean,
We
nobody else seems to like us, but we like us. And
we do. I think, yeah, I mean, that could be an entire conversation on how we struggle with friends.
Finding adult friends. We should
Yeah.
do a pod about that. Yeah, we'll totally
We really
do
should,
one.
actually. No, you know that we think about it, but we got to deep dive into why.
Not really.
I-
We like us. We just don't like other people.
No, it's not that we don't like other people.
Oh, wait, other people don't like us?
I think that's it.
Okay.
That's what I believe.
All right, well, hi.
Hi, my name is Mike.
I'm Jen.
And
We're married.
We are married.
Yeah.
18 official years marriage, right? We've
Well,
had
we're
our 18th
almost
wedding anniversary. I know, but we've had our 18th wedding anniversary.
18 and a half-ish years married.
Yes.
19 together.
19 together.
So.
And we've known each other since when?
We were 11 and we're 48. So we've known each other for 37 years.
Yes, we have. So, long time.
Mm-hmm.
We
We've
know
got 6 kids.
We do. They're
We
fun
are-
sometimes.
Yeah. We have 1 granddaughter.
We do.
We have 4 dogs.
4 of them.
And
Which is crazy. I mean, why we ever did that to ourselves, I have no idea. But
it's
they're
the best
awesome.
thing we ever did. I love my dogs.
They are 100% the best things ever.
There are most days where they're my favorite people in the house.
Well, they're not even people, but they're favorite creatures in the house, and that is true.
My favorite.
Creatures, yeah. I mean, they're not people. Wrigley acts like a person, but she doesn't speak, so that's the only reason I'm
My
saying it.
dogs understand everything I'm saying to them. They know they completely understand everything I'm saying.
They do.
They do.
They actually do. There's
And their judgy looks kind of give me the answers back I sometimes need.
one of our dogs is extremely judgy. Wrigley is extremely judgy. It's like you can look at her and she's thinking
She is
weird.
telling you off with her look, and you
She
know
is.
exactly. Yeah.
100%. Yeah, and it's an uncomfortable feeling sometimes.
So, anyways, we both have ADHD, in case you haven't noticed,
Yeah.
and we want to introduce ourselves. So
Yes.
we're kind of trying to do that ish.
Ish, yes.
We used to have a podcast. I
Mhm.
think I don't even know how many episodes we released.
I'm not 100% sure. It was somewhere in the neighborhood of 10 to 20-ish.
But life, like we have kids, I mean, when I say we have 6 kids, we don't have 6 little kids. We
No.
have 4 adults, and then 2 are still in high school.
Right.
But they're sports. They're pretty active in what they do. So we like to devote our time to the kids, and life just
100%.
happened, and we couldn't devote our time to this.
Yeah.
And we figure if we're going to do it, we don't want to be half-assed. Well, now we're kind of winding down, and now we have time to devote.
Yeah, we have one. Our daughter is a senior. She's in her last season. Then she goes away to college. So that's one less sport they're going to be there to watch. So
No, it's not, because she's going to be in college.
no, she
We're
is.
going to watch her in college.
We are. We're just not going to be able to watch every game. Where it's 3 minutes down the road here. There, just home games are 40 minutes away, and some
I'll be
away
there.
games are going to be like in Tennessee and stuff like that. And
I'll
those
be
are just gonna be- So I might be shooting this podcast by myself. It kind of feels like, and Jen will be in remote.
Yeah, well,
So we'll do it on like Zoom or whatever we have to do.
yeah.
So,
And then for our other jobs,
yes.
since if any of you watched our podcast before, I was just a stay-at-home mom
Yeah.
at this point. And not just a stay-at-home mom. Like, I am not going to, like, we'll get into this in another one, but you know how many people make me feel like less than for just being a stay-at-home mom? Again, well, anyway, but I'm not that anymore.
No, you're not. No,
No.
you. That's just
I
one
am
of your titles.
actually a content creator.
You are?
I opened up a good old the one that goes like the clock. I don't know if you're allowed to say from one to another, if you should say. But
Yes.
Okay, on TikTok. And I do like ads and stuff, and I'm going to tell you,
Yeah.
it's a grind. But I'm a bikini model
She
at
is.
48.
She is.
Yep.
100%.
Yep. Skincare, bras, underwear,
Yeah.
jewelry.
Everything. So yeah, I mean TikTok. So we're both TikTok Shop affiliates, which
Yeah.
means we can. For those that don't know, we don't actually own. I mean, we have the products, but then we sell them for companies,
So
right?
basically, what we do is we make in-home commercials to
Right.
get you to buy the product. So
Yeah. So it's basically what my wife has been doing since she's basically been born. Anything she's liked, she's always recommended it to people. If you've ever met her, she'll tell you exactly where she got a shirt, whatever, anything like that. Well, it's the same idea.
If
Now
it's-
it's just
yeah.
now it's just on a bigger scale, over the internet and stuff like that. You've had a lot more success than I have in terms of virality and stuff like that. Like,
I've had a couple videos go viral, but they were actually completely on accident. I looked the worst the one time I got the idea literally sitting on the shitter, and I went outside. I put my hair up. I was in my pajamas.
Yep.
I went outside I put some sunglasses on. I put some lip gloss on. I straightened my pony from sleeping in it, and I went viral.
You did. And
About 6'7",
yeah.
because I literally saw something that made me laugh about 6'7", so I went and put my own spin on it, and it's still going. I still get, and it this was a few months ago.
How many views is that one?
It's well over 12 million. I know there's
12
videos that
million.
have way more than that, but for me, that's a really big deal.
12 million to me is a viral video.
Yeah, I think it's
It
like,
is.
I think it might be at 13, maybe.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's a lot. My biggest video, 400,000.
And it's a 30-second video, and on mine, the viral video, which is crazy to me when you think about these statistics of these viral videos. Like my viral video, let's say, is just shy of 13 million.
Right.
Okay. And the video itself is 30-something seconds long,
Okay.
but it has been watched over 60,000 hours.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that nuts?
Well, yeah.
And the shit that, like, there's some things I try so hard, and I'm like, this video, this is it. I'm like, I am nailing it. I am funny. I get like 10 views.
Oh, it's horrible.
The one I get out of the shitter, I throw some lip gloss on it, and I'm ranting about ground babies, and I go viral. I don't even understand it. And then the next one that I did that I went semi-viral, same thing. It was one of those where it was like I saw something, I'm like, well, screw it, and
Right. You know, it's almost like we've talked about this because in terms of content creating, there are so many avenues of it, right?
correct.
So I stream video games on the side just to make content and stuff like that because I enjoy it. But
Well, in the economy, you have to make money any way you damn can. Like,
Right.
if you think you're good,
yeah. So I actually picked up a second job. I'm excited about it. It's not really a job. It's I'm umpiring softball.
no, it's that I think that his coaching career, because he's coached all of our
Yeah.
kids in like every sports for years.
Yeah.
I think your coaching career has wound down, and I think you need somewhere to release that energy.
Well, and that's possible. But there are avenues to move up in the world of umpiring to college level, minor leagues, and stuff like that. So hey, you never know. I mean, I enjoy just sports in general. So to be around them, I'm excited about it. So to
I'm
me,
looking at you right now, and I'm like, we have got to do your eyebrows tonight.
if the worst thing right now of this is my eyebrows, we're in good shape.
I have him on a skincare thing. He does it with me every night. We should probably do a little video about that.
Oh my gosh.
With the eyebrows, I've never seen eyebrows.
So I will say this about my eyebrows. Now, we're just proving right now ADHD is a real thing, and you're watching it in real time. So we have completely sidebarred into my eyebrows, which they grow faster.
No, I'm looking at you. I have to point it out. That's not an ADHD sidebar. That's I'm seeing it. I'm saying something.
I know.
See something, say something.
Perfect.
Yeah, I did.
The,
But anyway.
The funny part is I actually trimmed them up about a week ago.
We do both have ADHD. We both are Gen Xers.
Yes, we
I'm
are.
going through perimenopause.
She is.
That's really fucking fun. This guy is just.
And I'm at a weird point in my life. So, and I'm going to go into this just a little bit because it kind of gives a little background here. So forever, I was an athlete in high school, athlete in college. I played sports, played all those men's leagues and all that stuff.
I was not. I dated them.
Right. You know, when your kids get older, you know, that stuff starts to wind down. However, the fire to compete doesn't, right? So whatever it is, you know, I played a lot of sports. I played football, basketball, baseball, soccer, hockey, all of it. Backgammon, ping pong, you name it, I can do it.
He's annoyingly good at it too.
Yeah, I'm not fast, but I got good hand-eye. But anyway, so, you know, once you stop playing because I took a hit really bad in football, my wife basically said, you should be done because you're getting old, and that's fair. But then I moved into coaching, which, you know, basically fed that fire because, you know what, you're competing, you're watching kids get better and all that stuff.
And he's really good at it. I mean, coaching is really like...
I love it. I love it. I don't think I could ever be a teacher, but I love coaching. I mean, I could do that every day, you know, all that stuff. So that career, you know, last summer basically winded down, and you
wound down.
Yeah, that was bad grammar. Wound down, definitely wound down, and so, you know, as a competitive person, and we've discussed this, you know, it's like you need something to fill that void.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if coaching is going to come back.
Kind of like I have 4 dogs because my kids are getting older, and I need
absolutely. And but I think the umpiring is to be around the sport, be around the competition, and I think it's going to be good for me. I do.
I don't know. I kind of see both ways because I think your drive to win is going to be in there. Right now, you're going to be neutral, so I don't know if that's going to scratch that itch for you.
It may not. I don't know.
what you might have to do is, start reaching out to some contacts that we have and seeing if anybody needs help or
So
whatever.
so what my
The only
plan?
problem is I'm not going to go because I love my favorite thing in this world is to watch my kids compete and
Right.
do anything, to watch you, to watch
Sure.
people, those I love, compete and do something. However, I refuse. I don't just like, so if our daughter's friend is playing, and I mean, unless it's somebody like we're really close to, but if it's somebody I don't know, I'm out.
Yeah, that's not.
I
That's
am
not
not a
jam.
fan of watching other people's kids play. So like if it's like a work friend and do you want to? No, I don't. I
Yeah.
don't want to come watch your kid.
And that's fair.
However, there are a few kids that get a pass on that. There's a few kids that are kind of like like a June. I would love to go watch her because
absolutely.
we're close with the children. Like so cheering for her is whatever. But I am not one of those people who can just, unless it's like like a Bears or a Cubs or.
No, and I understand that. I'm different.
I know.
I will gladly watch youth, high school, even college over professional on TV any day, twice on Sunday.
Because it's fake now, though, too. I think
that,
it's probably always been. I mean, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Yes, we forgot to start that. Entertainment purposes only. These are just our opinions.
This is just for fun.
And entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah. So, and if it doesn't scratch the itch, now we do have a son that's still in high school and he plays football. Now, I can coach football. I love coaching football. So, if in fact this doesn't work out, I think I'm going to reach out to the coach over there and potentially coach some football in the fall.
Mm-hmm.
So,
says the guy who's always been the head coach and would have to be the very little assistant. I don't know how that would work out.
I am perfectly fine. I just want a job. I want to get a job from the coach. So if your job is the line, just let me do my job. You know what I mean?
Right.
I am not a micromanager. I've never been, but I've never done really well when people micromanage me.
I understand that.
Oh yeah, big time, big time. So if I was going to coach football, my preference would be literally to coach the line. And everybody's like, "Why? The line's boring." No, the line is exciting because you get to hit every time. Besides our son's a lineman, so I do have a backup plan there. But if umpiring takes off, I could do tournaments over the summer, and there's actually good money in it. So.
And the flip side for me, while my your coaching career is winding down, my momming career is winding down.
It is.
And my oldest is 30, so I have been a mom.
Oh damn, he will.
Well, he will be 30.
Shit.
I have been a mom my whole adult life. So for me, our two youngest, like number 5 is graduating, and then there's number 6 has got 2 years left. I'm like, what do I do? So I'm at 48, and at 50 years old, it's like my job is over. Most people would retire. And I'm just starting a life. Like my life has been devoted to my family. So it's like even having a new career at this point, I know I can do it, but I don't really want to go to school and do all that kind of shit.
The hardest part, I believe, is it's almost overwhelming. It's like, where do you start?
Yeah, it
know what I
is.
mean?
It's like, can I go work at a retail job? Sure, I can go work, and I'm not above that. I'm not, whatever, but it's like, so I'm trying this content creating thing and seeing how that goes. And, we'll see. Who knows? I will tell you, it's almost the best word I could describe is lonely. As a mama, like my time was always filled with my kids, like with them doing stuff and wanting mom, do this. And now I don't see them. It's like when you turn the lights on and cockroaches, it's like our kids are all in their rooms and unless there's food or an emergency or they want something, we don't see them. So it's like I devote my time to our dogs.
And it's kind of crazy because we have 5 of our children still live with us. But our house is eerily quiet
all the time.
Does that make sense? They're here. The house could be full,
but it's quiet. Yeah, it's gotten quiet. So again, it's kind of gotten lonely because they've kind of all gone and done their own thing, and my life has completely been devoted to him and the kids. Mm-hmm. And it's like now I am, not only am I in perimenopause where I'm batshit crazy, I don't know what the hell to do with myself.
We are doing an episode on that. Just an FYI.
And it's lonely. So we're going to have bunches of conversations. Yeah. We're going to have conversations about what's going on in the world, about life, about whatever. But we just are I'm cool. I don't know what he is. Married couple. And, and by the way, these.
I am super cool.
When I figured these were so awesome, I bought them a while ago. And I didn't remember what for. But I'm like, you know what? If you start doing something I don't like, I can just go.
You could. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop, though.
But it's fun.
It is fun. I agree with you.
Yeah.
So,
And then I found out we have little things I can push.
We're-
I get to do that.
yeah, we put her in charge of that.
Yeah.
And she's going to be in charge of the editing of all of this because I don't do it
And
right.
let's do that again.
Oh, she's cheering it on. That's fantastic. I hope that comes through because that's funny.
It should.
Um,
If not, I'll have to add it.
a little bit more about us. I mean, just real quick to cap it off, we moved down to South Carolina in
We're
2021.
originally from Illinois.
Illinois. My wife, diehard Bears fan. I'm a Bills
Cubs
and
fan.
Buckeye fan.
Yeah.
So we're a little weird on that spectrum. Hoping for a Bills Bears Super Bowl this year. That would
I
be
don't care as
amazing.
long as the Bears beat the Packers this weekend. I really think the last 2 games I've watched it, and they've lost. And I cannot. I will not. I refuse. I will not wear a Bears item. I'm not sharing shit. I'm not doing anything. I am the most superstitious. I am from Chicago. I am the most superstitious sports fan that you could ever even imagine in your entire life. And all season, in the beginning of the season, I was wearing Bears stuff. They were losing. I'm like, you know what? I'm not wearing any Bears stuff. I'm not watching any games. You know what they started doing? They started winning. They started winning so fucking big, and it was like a miracle. So then, you know what? I put on a pair of Bears socks, and I put on a Bears sweater.
Yep.
And they won. And I watched the game, and it was a fucking miracle. I'm like, oh my goodness. And it was a close game. They pulled it out. It was truly a miracle game.
It was.
The next game, I'm like, you know what? I'm wearing those socks, but I didn't wear the sweater, but I wore the socks, and they lost. And I'm like, you know what? I can't do this anymore. It's
Right.
too much. And then they lost again, and I'm like, you know what? I'm not watching them anymore.
Right. No, I get that. Well, I mean, you did cost the Cubs the playoffs, so
I did.
because she did speak about them.
I
before.
did. They were doing so well, and I was like, you know what?
She didn't watch it till the playoff game,
And
and they lost.
mhm.
Or no, wait. I think they lost both playoff games. But either way, that's when she started following it. No, you know what it was? I don't even think we watched the games. I think you shared something about the Cubs
I shared something,
right before the playoffs, and then they went 0-2 and they were done.
and I hadn't shared anything all season, and they started. Yeah.
So apologies to all Cubs fans.
It's
It was
this
her
year.
fault.
It's this year because next year it could be different. It just
It could
depends
be.
on the season. Every
Hun-
season there's a
100%.
different stigma. So just so you know, like I am that batshit crazy super. You should see me with my kids. Like I will sit in the same position. If we are winning,
Yeah.
if we're losing, I will switch it. I
Yeah.
don't care. I will work the energy.
You're like a dude perfect episode. They do these things like stereotypes, and they had one for like rally caps and stuff like that. That would be you, changing every 10 minutes.
But it depends on the game on what mom I am.
That's true.
I can be the crazy psycho mom. I can be the superstitious mom. I can be the cool calm mom. It depends on the game and those around me.
I have been told that I am not allowed to speak at games because
No, you're not allowed to talk about the officiating.
oh, that's right. Well, now I'm an umpire, so
If it's-
in softball I was never bad. In football,
No, in softball, you're more critical of the coaches.
yeah, I'm gonna try and not do that this year. This year, those high school coaches, I like them all. They're great people. I hope the season does well. I'm excited to watch my daughter.
Hmm.
That's all I can do. You know,
It's her senior year. She's already
It
been
is.
committed to college. So
exactly. So I think it'll be fun. And if parents annoy me, I'm just gonna put an AirPod in. So because we're just there to watch the game.
that's what I did as the coach's wife. I started wearing AirPods because people would talk shit, and I'm like the type of woman that I'm
Yeah,
like,
I mean it happens.
you know what? No. So I started wearing AirPods, and I would turn it all the way up, and people are like, I can hear your music. I'm like, good, because I can't hear you.
There we go.
Yeah. See,
That's how we do it.
gotta know your limitations.
So, what do we research? Let's wind this down for the first episode because we are so excited to get this
We
podcast
really
up and
are.
running.
We really, really are. We are going to see our frequency and how often we do it,
Yeah.
but we're gonna at least we want to at least 3 week. If
3 a
not
week,
more.
yeah, that's ideally. And we're gonna try to do that 20 to 30 minute. You know, get you on that commute. And we're really looking forward to it. So
Yeah.
we're just.
I mean, if we're that awesome and you guys like us that much, we can do daily. But we'll see.
yeah, we could. Like I said, Gen X couple. We're gonna talk about marriage issues because
We have some.
everybody has them.
We're going to talk about kids. We're going to talk about the economy. We can talk about politics. We can talk about religion. We can talk about whatever you want.
talk about
We've got
anything.
ghost stories. We've got
We are gonna do
embarrassing moments.
conspiracy theories. Yes.
Yeah,
I
we've
got
got
a few
all
of 'em.
sorts of stuff.
So, but we
Whether
are
or not
excited.
the Earth is flat, whether we landed on the moon.
I can't wait to tell you all my opinion.
Hmm. So,
All right.
well, welcome back.
Welcome back, and thank you for joining us.
Thank you for joining us.
For the first time, for the last time, and many times. So we appreciate y'all. So again, I'm Mike,
I'm Jen.
and we look forward to having some fun with y'all.
All right, until we meet again, and follow us both on. You can follow me on TikTok, Gen X.
Gen X on TikTok.
Mhm.
There we go.
Bye.
Take care, guys.